Hi family, what's up? It's your girl Ty and I'm back with another video. So honestly y'all, I wanted to come on here yesterday but I end up having a lot of stuff to do. So today I just literally got out the shower and I do still have some stuff that I need to be doing right now, honestly. But I kept feeling a pull on my heart to come on here. So I'm here. So, I was gonna do a read on this message, but for some reason I feel like Spirit kind of want me to talk, and maybe I pull some cards at the end, depending on how whatever Spirit lead me. So, what I want to talk about today, y'all, is conscious, and I'm gonna start off by sharing something that I literally just shared with my cousin Jamel. Shout out to you, my cousin Jamel, if you're watching. I love you. But I was just talking to my cousin for a whole hour on the phone, right? And I shared with him something that that me and Spirit talked about yesterday. And Spirit revealed to me that we are, well, I'm not gonna say we, I'm gonna speak for myself just in case anyone disagree with me. You got the right to disagree. But what Spirit revealed to me is, Spirit was like, you're not a human. And I was like, huh? Because for so long I had to accept the fact that I was a human, because I felt like I kept like, I be so into the spiritual realm sometimes that I have to like tell myself sometimes like, hey, you're still living in the real world right now. Like, you are in the body, so you're a human. So I feel like at first I had to use that you're human in my conscience to make me realize that I have to have that balance between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. However, one thing about Spirit is, it's like a circle. It's like you're always evolving, always going, always going. Even when you think you reach a level, it's like you don't even know that you're going back down and up again. It's down and up again. It's just like energy itself. It never ends. It never ends. It just is. So Spirit was like, and you know what? I'm gonna just go out and say it now because I feel it in my soul, babe. Everybody not gonna get this video. Everybody not gonna get it. So if it's not click, if anything that I said so far haven't clicked to you in any kind of way, this video probably not for you. But if you still want to watch, go ahead and watch. But for those who know what I'm saying and we're right here with each other, you know what I'm talking about. So Spirit was like, what makes a human a human? And I was like, well, the body and the blood. Because without the body and the blood, you can't. And Spirit was like, are you your body? And I was like, damn, no, I'm not. And Spirit was like, are you your blood? I'm like, no, I'm not. And that's when Spirit, like, and it just hit me like on a whole new level, like, wow. And the thing about Spirit too, and I know I'm gonna be all over the place in this video, but anyway, the thing about Spirit will introduce things in your life and say certain things in your life to meet your understanding. Like, when Spirit told me I was a human, Spirit had to tell me I was a human because I was in the frequency where when Spirit said that, it clicked to me that, okay, I gotta find balance. Yes, I am a spiritual being, but I am here in the physical realm right now. So I have to learn how to take what I get from the spiritual realm, use it for the physical realm, and not get too caught up. Not get too, because the thing about getting caught up is some people like myself, like I was so caught up into that spiritual realm, right? Because I felt like that's the way. But the crazy thing about getting caught up in realms and shit, as we talk about realms, right? Like I just said, I was caught up in the spiritual realm, but there's some out here that's caught up in the physical realm. And my grandmother passed away, y'all. My mom, who I wear around my neck, his mom passed away. And when she was here, she was one of those people who was caught up in this physical realm, but in a good way. And what I mean by that is, we get caught up into the physical, I got caught up into the spiritual realm seeking God. My grandmother, who passed away, when she was here with that body and that blood, she got caught up into the physical realm seeking God. And the thing about realms is, it's like a tunnel that you're going through. And you're going through that tunnel because it's some things that happened to you that suppressed you so much that made you feel like you gotta find a way out. And a lot of people find that the only way out is God. So, depending on how they're introduced to God, defines the realms, the boundaries they set for themselves, the directions they go in, the way that they think, the way that they operate. Understand that even myself as a spiritual being, getting too caught up into that spiritual realm is unhealthy. Getting too caught up into the spiritual realm trying to seek God is also unhealthy, because then in the physical realm, let's talk about it. What is here to help us build that relationship with God? Religion. In religion, how can it be so many different gods? Why is it that something that's supposed to bring you closer to God divides so many of us away from each other? And that's why I personally also decided to go to the spiritual side rather than the physical side to gain my relationship with God, because with the spiritual side, it's no judgment. It's not, I get just as offended as a religion person when someone bashes a person religion as a person would that they're bashing of that religion. Hope you get what I was saying. Because I have respect for spirit itself, not for that body and not for that blood. Although I do too. Don't get me wrong. I have respect for that human, for that. Technically it's not, but anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. But however, it's bigger, it's deeper than just what we see. What are you feeling? Are we doing things because we feel like that's the right thing to do because somebody else told us to do something, or because what we're seeing? Or are we doing things because it feels good to us in that conscious? Like a baby when they grow and they know right from wrong without you even teaching them, because it's a feeling, it's a vibration. I'm sorry, I'm just so feeling like spirit emotion so deep right now, and there's something on the tip of my tongue. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so like It's what Spirit wanted me to share with y'all. Imagine knowing that you can come here, have a body, get some blood, become a human, and now not only can you feel the vibration and the feeling of love, you can feel even more feelings. And yesterday, Spirit asked me if you had a chance to see me physically with your eyes, which we can't, or feel me like we can now, would you pick the opposite choice of what we have permission and boundaries to do now? So I'm gonna break that down real quick, because I know I'm kind of a little deep right here for those who, don't understand what I'm saying. You know that feeling that you feel inside when you so happy that it's like you feel it though. It's like it's one thing to be happy, but it's a whole different thing when you feel that happiness inside. Just like that hurt. Like when somebody break your heart, it's like you hurt, but it's a whole different thing when you feel it. To know something is just to see it. But to feel something, that's something different. It hits different. And when God asked me that, which one would I want, I instantly said the feeling. Like I don't care to sit down all day and to be looking at God across me like, oh my God, this is God. Like, this is God. I want to feel that. What's the point of seeing something and still feeling empty? Right? You get what I'm saying? It's like, I remember when my dad was in prison and I would be happy to talk to him. Or I'll be happy to write him on a little kiosk thing. But when I would actually talk to him and hear his voice, and when he actually got out and I went to the hospital to see him, that feeling. And I always get emotional when I talk about my daddy because I miss him so much. But it's like, if I had a chance, and it's crazy because I miss him so much. But if I still had a chance right now, God say, you want me to I'm going to give you an hour to sit in the room and just see him. You can't say nothing. All you can do is see him. Or I'm going to give you, or you can get an hour to sit in the room, not see him, but feel him. I would want to feel him. And I'm not sure if you all feel the same way, but that's just me. Because that feeling that is something, it's bigger, it's deeper. You know what I'm saying? It's something that no one can take from me. It's locked in my heart. It's locked in my heart. And it's like, it's just like when a loved one leaves, it's like, yes, you can't see them no more, but you will always feel that love that they gave you and that you had for them no matter what. It's going to always be there. And God was like, that is what this is. How I just explained that to you, it's the difference to just see and to feel. God is saying, I didn't want to just see. I wanted to feel. And that's why we're here. To feel. Even the hurt. God told me, Spirit told me the other day to stop. Because, like, I would pray for, like, and I don't want to say the devil, but because once again, if y'all new to my channel, you'll know now. But if you're not new, you already know. I don't really like to give credit to the devil. I feel like everything is energy. So that heaven and hell, I don't align with that. transformation. We are all energy. And God wanted to have an experience so he can feel. He didn't want to just see us. He wanted to feel. So how is God feeling what we're going through if God is not within us? It's not an outside thing where we get on our knees and we're praying to a God above, nor is it a God below. It's a God within. The only way that someone, that's why people tell you all the time, you can't tell me how I feel. No one can tell you how you feel. In reality, that's a fact. That's not a say-so. That's not an opinion. That's not an option. That is a motherfucking fact. Can't nobody tell me how I feel but me. Because ain't nobody, no one has my electronic waves that's going through my body. No one feels that but me and God. You think God created us for us to have this experience? God is having this experience through us. You get it? So when we leave this body, this suit, this blood in this suit in the body and all that, whatever. When we leave it, we return back to where we came from. And what we came from it's no beginning, it's no endings. It just is. It just is. So us thinking that we're praying that all the evilness and the bad things leave, it was meant to be. It just is. What if the mission wasn't necessarily for us to pray the bad away, but what if the mission was for us to come here, be the good, see the bad, and be the example? Because how are we supposed to learn if we don't have lessons? They give you lessons in school to teach you. So why do we pray or think that it shouldn't be no evil or it shouldn't be no bad or all this stuff? And it's like, well, what's the point? How we supposed to know better if we was always just perfect? If we always was just like perfect in God, like they say, right? Walk in God's image, in God's image, in God's image, in God's image is perfect, right? But sometimes perfect can be boring. What if God didn't want us? What if God didn't want us to be perfect? Obviously, He didn't. He didn't make none of us perfect. We are all imperfectly, imperfectly. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself because I'm thinking about what I'm saying in my head, but I know it sounded crazy how it's coming out though. But it's like, what if we was meant to be like imperfectly perfect in our own way? You know what I mean? Like, what if even like all the bad things that happen to us, we think it's bad, but in God's eyes, what if that is perfect to God? I feel like I was watching this movie yesterday, and I remember this girl was in this home after she had got an abusive relationship, and she ended up meeting a friend, and her friend had her paint. They went to a park, and she just painted a picture, and she knew that her friend, well, the friend who invited her out to the park, she knew that she had been going through a lot. And I feel like it was like a lesson, a therapeutic lesson that she gave to her friend. She thinking that it's just a nice little picnic with her friend, but all in all, her friend was doing a lesson on her. And that lesson was, I'm going to give her this paintbrush. I'm going to give her this canvas, and I want to see what she draw. And when she drew it, it was so dark. And she even like had like 3 holes. Wow, 3 lines ripped in it. It's a power. Number 3, Trinity. I've been just beating that on me lately, so excuse me. And I seen 333 today. I clocked that at 333. I'm gonna post that on my community. Wow. But anyway, I forgot to post that. But yeah, like she even had 3 scars going across the paint, and it was all black. It was so dark. And when she finished, she was like, "Oh my God, that's not me. That's not me." Like she was ashamed. She was like, "That's not really who I am." And her friend was like, "No, it's okay. It's perfect." That dark picture that she painted, when she started painting, all her emotions just raised to the surface. And when it raised to the surface, it projected this portrait that she drew. And when she seen that portrait, she was embarrassed. She felt like, oh no, she said it, that's not me. But that was her. If we was all perfect in God's image, we would all be like, it's like, it was meant for us to feel things, not for us to be bitter, to be angry, to be mad, but for us to acknowledge how we feel, see why we felt like that, what emotion, like what was it that made us feel this emotion, what triggered us, how did we get through this, the beauty of knowing that we can heal this emotion, this dark picture, we can change that picture. We got the power to do that. God gave that power to us. If God is God and we are here, as a woman we are goddesses, and as a man you are God. Understand that. Understand your power, and understand that we are so much more than this suit that God put us in to have lessons. Mommy, I'm out there for Daddy. So we can have experiences, so we can grow, so we can evolve, not just for us, but for the world. I love y'all so much, and until next time.